Hey, amazing people. I know I have not been live in a while. I just want to come. My hair just gets on my nerves sometimes. I want to come and give some updates really, really fast. Check in, see how y'all doing, things like that. Um, First of all, how y'all doing? I'm gonna wait till some of y'all come on in. I'm gonna wait till some of y'all come on in so we can talk. So we can talk. I should have put the link on here. Hey y'all. I should have put the link on here. Hey. Hey y'all. Jermaine. Major. Hey. I missed y'all so much. So, hello, Kenneth. So, I wanted to like give y'all an update or whatever on just me and a lot of things. So, I've been getting a lot of messages, a lot of emails, right? So, a little update is that I know the last time I went live, um I'm out of that house. Number one, I'm out of that house. I am being treated for asthma, so I have a good asthma plan in place. I'm on 2 inhalers right now and a nebulizer, so I want to give y'all an update on that. Um, I'm still having some difficulties and stuff, but it's gonna be all right. So I'm good on that. Working behind the scenes, alive. Hey, working, what's her name? Sanique, him or her? Sanique. That's so crazy. Sanique put that. I'm not even gonna say nothing yet because I got a big surprise for y'all. But I'm getting back on my feet. I haven't lost my faith. I haven't lost anything. You know what I mean? I definitely been fighting through everything that's thrown at me. You know what I mean? Um, uh, it's just been a lot, and I'm gonna break down everything to y'all. I'm gonna teach y'all everything that I've learned in this season. I think about y'all like all the time. I'm always praying for y'all. But I want y'all to know like I'm okay. And I didn't through this journey. I didn't lose faith in God. You see what I'm saying? Like that was my strength. Like praying, remembering what God promised me. You see what I'm saying? Knowing that whatever came up against me, I already had the victory. Like that's the mindset I had during this whole time, y'all. Like I already got the victory. Yes, I'm uncomfortable, because I didn't ask to have asthma. You see what I'm saying? I did want to tell y'all, I don't think I told y'all. I do have some damage to my lungs and I do have some damage to my airways. So I did want to update, y'all on that. But I'm seeing a pulmonary doctor. You know what I mean? I have a good treatment regimen in right now, so we're progressing, with that right now. And just dealing with things as they come. Can y'all shut the door for me, please? I'm on live. Yes. Those times do make us a lot stronger. So, I'm getting stronger every single day. I needed this season. God really needed to minister to my spirit, um, and just do a thing with me. You know what I mean? Like I would sit here and I'd be like, I'm uncomfortable. You know what I mean? It's a lot going on, but you know what? It's all good. It's all good. Because I remember that, God will bless you when you uncomfortable. And God, I'm telling you, He's done so many amazing things. I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna tell y'all, you know what I mean? Because what I'm going through right now, it's okay that I'm going through it. Because now I can come and I can teach other people how to get through and how to come out of it and how to deal with it. And I seen a few of y'all in my comments yesterday talking about giving up, after I made that video. But please don't give up because you're too close to your breakthrough to give up. What are you giving up for? What is the motivation for you getting up because life got hard? You've been through times harder than this. So what are we talking about? You didn't give up then and you had the victory and you came out winning and you came out blessed. Why would you ever allow anything that came up against you to win? Why would you allow that? You can't. And that was my motivation during this whole thing. Listen, it was unfair what happened to me. And I knew it was unfair. But I said, you know what? It's unfair. Those people did with something they shouldn't have did. I knew that I didn't do anything. But guess what? I trusted in God. You are going to be put in situations where you are right. You're going to be put in situations where people come and do you wrong. Systems do you wrong. You see what I'm saying? The odds are stacked against you. It's going to be like that, baby. But let me tell you something. God don't have no respect to person. If you tell that situation, my God is bigger than you. I don't care if you went to court and it went in the other person's favor. I don't care what situation you was going through and it went in the other person's favor and you was right and you didn't do nothing wrong. You did everything by the book and you listen, I don't care how it turned out. I don't care how it looked on earth. It don't look like that in the spiritual realm. It don't look like that to God. It don't look like that to God. And I'm telling you, that's what got me through. I'm talking to God. I'm like, God, this is unfair. I didn't do nothing. I didn't ask for this. I did everything by the book. I did everything to. And God said, let me work now. Let me work. Cool. But let me tell you what I was not going to let that situation do. I was not going to let that situation stop me. I wasn't going to do it. I couldn't. Y'all think depression try to sneak up on me? It try to sneak up on me real hard. What? Oh yeah, go be depressed. Go shut down. Don't. Nah, I'm not about to be depressed. I'm about to get ready. I'm about to get ready for war. I'm about to get ready to continue to walk in my purpose. What are you talking about? Depressed? I don't got time to be depressed. I got things to do. I already got the victory over the situation. What I'm going to sit here depressed for? Depression is a distraction. I've been depressed enough, baby. I sat in depression for years. I'm not going back to that. I'm not sitting in that no more. I don't know who was sitting up here depressed. I don't know who was sitting up here down and out. You don't have time. You don't have time. You got things to do. Do you know if I would have sat here, I moved out May the 1st. And what are we? We in August 18th. I moved out May the 1st. And I kept on going. And I kept on pushing. You hear me? Did it get hard? Yeah. Did I hear a whole bunch of no's? Absolutely. Should I have been in that situation in the first place? Nope. But guess what? I told that situation, do you know the God I serve? Do you know who my father is? He don't have no respect to person. You got to bow to him. Everybody that came up against me got to bow to him. You hear me? Everybody that did me wrong got to bow to him. Because he's going to reveal the truth. And guess what? I already got the victory. I already got the victory over every single situation. I got the victory. I don't care what it could be. I don't care if it's a judge. I don't care if it's a case. I don't care if it's a friend, a family member, I don't care what the situation is. I don't care what come up against you. You got the victory. You gonna come out winning. You gonna come out shining. You got this. You got this. Listen, I don't know who was depressed, but you tell depression you can't live here no more. You're not my portion. Honey, you tell depression, you tell suicidal thoughts, you tell giving up, you tell pain, you tell hurt, you tell all that you are not my portion. Success is my portion. Peace is my portion. God is my portion. You tell them situations, you speak it over your life. You do that. Because listen, a situation can only take you out if you allow it. If you allow it, this situation could have took me out. Sometimes I couldn't breathe. Listen, y'all already know why I was going through the situation. I couldn't breathe. I was sick all the time. I'm just like, goodness, I'm having asthma attacks and all type of stuff. And I'm like, well, dang. All of this? I said something great is down on the inside of me. Something greater is down on the inside of me. Something greater is down on the inside. Look how hard the fight is against you. The fight been hard against you your whole life. You've been the black sheep. But let me tell you something, baby. It's crazy how they treat you like the black sheep. It's crazy how you go through all that stuff. But them same people that come up against you, talk about you, need you. It's a shame. It's a shame. You have served those very people that talked about you. You have served those very people that don't even like you. Listen, you were graceful. Do you know in this season, I had this beautiful woman tell me, she said, Shadakimia, you never changed throughout this process. You were never disrespectful when you could have been. She said, you were never ignorant. You were never, and you could have been. You had all right to. That's not how God told me to handle situations. He taught me to handle situations with grace. He taught me how to remove myself with grace. Do you hear me? I'm talking about me sitting up here sick for months, can't hardly breathe, okay? Body all out of whack, not knowing what's going on with me. I wasn't on a good health regimen. Then I just had an inhaler at that time. I was still showing up for people, y'all. You heard me? I was still showing up for people. I was flying to other states, doing all type of stuff, and I was sick. I was sick, but I was still serving God. I still did what God told me to do, even though those are the very people that stabbed me in my face, stabbed me in my back, didn't call and check on me, nothing. I still served. So if that's not strength, I don't know what is. If that's not God, I don't know what is. But let me tell you something. Somebody right now, you angry, you mad, and you hurt because you helped people. You helped people when you didn't even have it. You help people when you didn't even feel good. Do you hear what I'm saying? You help people that hurt you and betrayed you. But guess who God gonna bless? Guess who God gonna bless? God gonna bless you. And them people that did that, you got to see God. They got to see God, baby. They got to see God. Because you can't play in God's face. Too many people play in God's face when they come to you. You can't go and pray to God. Oh, God, can you just bless me? God, can you help me through this situation? God, I need your help. And then God sent you. Terry, King, Jesse, God sent you to them people. And they mishandled you. Oh, that's like mishandling God. That's so dangerous to mishandle God and the people that God sent. And you don't know what shape somebody's in. You done gave somebody your last. You done let somebody stay with you. You done help somebody in so many different ways that put them at another level in life because God called you and you answered the call. God called you and you answered the call. And answering that call hurt you. And it made you feel like I'm not helping nobody else. I'm tired. This person betrayed me. It hurt so deep. I used to have those moments, and guess what? I don't have them moments no more. I'd be like, God, what you need me to do next? I just keep on going because I'm going to keep serving God. I'm not about to let people that did me wrong and did not appreciate me stop me from serving God. I'm sorry, y'all. Even these months, I still been serving him. I still been doing what I'm supposed to do. You know why? Because I told God, it don't matter what temperature you put me in. I don't care if I'm homeless. I don't care if I'm hungry. I don't care if I'm broke. I'm going to serve you. Period. I'm going to serve you. That's what kind of soldier I am for God. I'm going to serve you. It don't matter. I'm going to show up because God shows up for me, period, point blank. He shows up for me and I'm going to show up for God. Anything he needs, if he tell me, give them your last $20, I'm doing it. If he tell me, I need you to sow into here because Carrie prayed to me and Carrie need food, I need you to sow this here. I'm sowing it because guess what? The money ain't even mine to begin with. The money's God's. God blessed me with the money. So guess what? When he tell me to sow, I'm going to sow. When he tell me to feed somebody, I'm going to feed them. When he tell me to pour into somebody, I'm going to pour into them. Period, point blank. That's how I'm rolling. And that's why the enemy's mad. And everybody that serve him is mad. Oh, people say to me, Shadakimia, how you keep getting back up? How you so strong? Shadakimia, you so strong. I got a strong father. He blessed me with strength. I outsmart the enemy. That's why he's mad. I outsmart him. God has already prepared me for what's to come. You already prepared. You already prepared. You in your head. Get out your head, baby. Get out your head and get in prayer. I bet your life change. I bet your life change. The enemy wants you to feel like it ain't gonna work out. He wants you to sit there and worry about how you gonna pay that bill, how you gonna do this, how you gonna that. Ain't nobody about to worry. Do you know who my father, baby? I tell him all the time, I'm not about to worry about nothing. Do you know who my father is? Do you know that I am protected by the blood? Do you know? Do you know? I'm here to tell you. I'm here to cancel whatever plan the enemy got. And that's what I've been praying for y'all, to cancel the attacks. I've been in the pit. I've been going through it. So I could come and tell y'all how to go through it and how to get through it. I got y'all messages. Y'all miss me. You know what I mean? Y'all going through. I get it. I get it. I missed y'all too. I loved y'all too. But I had to go in training real quick. Oh, baby, they ain't seen nothing yet from me. You think they was mad before? They ain't seen nothing yet. I had to go in training real quick. Because I got to be equipped to walk into this next season I'm about to walk in. Oh, God is, when I say he's shifting, he's moving. He's moving. He's moving people into new territory. What did y'all read my post the other day? When I told you God is about to do it for you debt free. He about to bless you with the house debt free. The car debt free. You about to go back to school. I don't know who on here been thinking about going back to school. You about to do it debt free. Listen, your life is about to change for the better. All you got to do is believe. All you got to do is tighten that relationship up with God. Listen, you got to seal it off. You got to seal it off. You got to seal your life off. You got to pray. You can't let the enemy get in nowhere. You got to be 10 steps ahead of him. Because, baby, he going to try to make it seem like you crazy. He going to make it seem like you. He going to, oh, Shadakimi, you losing. Oh, look at them people. Look what they did to you. And what? And God going to make them pay for what they did. He going to make them pay for what they did because they was wrong. I don't care if on earth, in this world, they feel like they ain't wrong. That don't matter. God got the last say. You hear me? God will come in. God gonna come in your life and turn that situation all the way around. And people gonna be looking like, oh my goodness. Vitamin DC was just going through that. Y'all see her in that brand new house. God did it. Baby, this season that we about to walk in is a God did it kind of season. Do you hear me? It's a God did it kind of season. And people gonna be looking at you, and they gonna be like, well, how she do that? How he do that? God did it. Period. I don't hide what I go through. Everybody know. Listen, I heard the little people talk, oh, she ain't got no place to live, and oh baby. Oh, they put their mouth on me. Oh, she don't got nowhere to live. She living with somebody, and oh yeah. For right now. But I want them to talk about me when God put me in that brand new home. Still talk, baby. Still talk. God ain't doing nothing but preparing us right now. That's all he's doing. I don't care what they say about you. You hear me? I don't care what they say about you. Look forward to what God about to do for you. You hear me? Don't worry about who took you for granted. Don't worry about who hurt you and you want nothing but good. So don't worry about none of them. Baby, listen, I ain't got time for that. They missed the train. They cut themselves out of the blessing. You hear me? Because one thing about Shadakimi, if I'm blessed, everybody connected to me going to be blessed. I don't want the blessing just for me. When God come and teach me something, I teach everybody. God give me a resource. Oh, listen, this is how you do this. Sign up for this. They going to do this. God said, help my people get in position. Period, point blank. I don't want God to just bless me. I ask him to bless y'all too. I ask God, give me enough so I could multiply it as many times as I can, because that's what I'm going to do. I have no jealousy, no envy in my spirit, none of that. It's nothing but peace, happiness in God, success, and me want others to be successful. I want everybody to be successful. That's what I want. I want everybody to be peaceful and happy and healed. And healed. God said, Shadakimi, do you know why so many people flock to you? He said, those are my children that are hurt. They flock to you because you are a healing spirit. Okay, God, I never knew that about myself. I never knew I was a healing spirit. I never knew my words, the knowledge that God gave me, that I speak it to other people. I didn't know that it was healing until he had to really like pour into me and show me like this is what it is. I was looking at it from a whole different thing, like, well, what's going on? People need healing. That's what it is. We all need healing. I have people in my life that come in and pour into me and heal me. Y'all heal me in the comments. We heal each other. When I'm going through something, I post about it. Y'all come right in the comments and encourage me. That's how we supposed to be with each other. That's exactly how we supposed to be. Oh, thank you. Yes. I want the best for y'all. I want the best for your children, for your grandchildren. Everything connected to you is going to be blessed. Everything. I rebuke and bind a angry spirit off of you, a hurt spirit. I want God to occupy your mind and occupy your heart. I want God to bless you so you're so strong in this season. Nothing can knock you down. Nothing. You know how many attacks I've been under all these months? A lot. The victory. The favor. The favor. Do y'all know that? Do y'all know how many places I went? And I would just go in and I'm talking about what was the most recent one? I forget. Where did I go? I went to Starbucks and was getting some coffee. I just needed a little moment. I give me some Starbucks. I sit there. I just think, you know. And I went to pay, and she's like, "No, you're good." And I'm like, "I didn't pay you." She said, "You're good." Do you know that happened to me about 10 times? That happened to me about 10 times over the last 2 months. I went to pay for something. They was like, "No, you good." And I'm just like, wow, the favor. Let me tell some of y'all what God's about to do. And God had this in my spirit yesterday, that some of y'all is waiting on something, right? And other people are waiting on the same thing. And you looking at other people's situation, you're like, oh, well, they got this, or they got that, or that. Listen, stop looking at what everybody else got. Stop looking at what other people are doing. Do you hear what I'm saying? Stop it. Somebody bought a house and their house payment is $2,000 and their interest is this. You know what I mean? I don't want you. I don't even want you to pay attention to that. When God do it for you, baby, it's gonna blow your mind. It's gonna blow your mind. People say, "Oh, I applied for this job. They said that they make $15 an hour." It don't matter, because when you get the job, you gonna make 20. And don't tell nobody what you make. You hear me? Because God is about to bless you according to your obedience. Let me tell you something. I applied for something, and the rule said, until you hand this paper in, you will not get an appointment. Do you hear me? And I said, okay. The next email was the appointment. I said, I had to go back. I said, hold up. Let me make sure I read this right, because baby, hold on, I can read a little fast. I read it, said it said, until you hand this paper in, you will not get an appointment. The next email was the appointment. Did y'all hear what I said? It's the favor. It's the favor of God. God do listen, he do not care about policy and procedure. He will break them for you. He will break them for you. That's why you can't look at somebody else. Because I asked somebody else, I said, well, did you get an appointment? And she's like, no, they said I gotta turn in all this stuff before I even get an appointment. I was like, oh, okay. Let me shut up. Because I got my appointment. Same day. You hear? I got my appointment the same day. I was reading stuff and people was like, oh yeah, this took me 3 months and 4 months. I said, thank you, God, for the favor. Thank you, God, for the favor. Do you hear me? He about to do it for you too. Don't look at nobody else's plate. Don't look at what panned out for somebody else. Because when a person said, "Oh yeah," when I went to go buy this house, I had to put $5,000 down. I had to pull $5,000 together to put up. Baby, when you go buy the house, you ain't got to put nothing down. Now have that crazy faith for God. Have that real crazy faith. I'm telling you, you ain't going to have to put nothing down. Nothing. You got the favor on your life. The favor's on everything that you do. Do you hear me? You got big favor. Yeah. Yeah. Don't talk about what you make. Don't talk about what you make. It's not nobody's business how God bless you. Don't talk about it. Because somebody else make 15, you make 20. And you'll do the same thing. It's the favor on you. Do you hear me? It's the favor on your life. That's what it is. That's what it is. Yeah. Thank you, Dexter. Thank you so much. Y'all don't even know. Y'all encouraged me so much over the last couple months. You know what I mean? Like, I just give glory and honor to God for just keeping me, keeping my family. Do y'all know I cried a few days ago because I'm probably gonna cry again because I'm just still like the world just don't seem the same without my grandma. And a lot of y'all probably like feel how I feel because I'm sure you lost your mom or your dad or your grandmama or your grandfather. The world feel different without her. I always had her, so it just feel different. So I was sitting there and I was like, God, this is real different for me. I said, because, the few times that I did need a place to stay, I would always go to my grandma's house, So this time not being able to go to her house just did something to me. It was very hurtful to me. It was different. And I'm just like, okay. I know God still got me. But I was so used to, like, if I moved from somewhere and I had to wait a month or two, for another place, or, I had a move-in date or whatever, or I just needed to, some help, I would go to my grandma's house. And I would stay with my grandmama until I get back on my feet. Or until I move, but this time I couldn't do that because she's not here no more, But that's the moment, that I had, and it was, I guess, just me like remembering her, like how she was just always there for me, all the time. Like it just didn't matter what I was doing. She had my back. I remember I went to see, I was 19 and I got into CNA classes, She would watch my son for me. I would work 11 to 7. She'd watch my son, her and my aunt. Like, he just always had my back all the time. But the world just seemed different for me because she's not here no more, So that's the moment I had the other day. Yeah. Thank you, Edward. Thank you so much. But I'm going to keep pushing forward, and I'm going to make her proud. And, during this time, I came up with so many different ideas and stuff. I was like, when I get Grinding Royal Academy, like where I wanted to be, I'm going to do a grant in honor of my grandma. My grandma served people. My grandma made sure she fed people. She made sure people was okay. Her life, she served. She served for God. She took so many people into her home. She fed people. She did so much for people. And she never ever complained. She never complained. She just did what God put on her heart to do. You know? So when I get Grinding Royal Academy, and I know it's gonna be soon, I know it's gonna be in the next couple months because it's my baby. It's Grinding Royal Academy is going to change so many lives. I know it is because that's what I set out for it to do. I set out for it to put our people on another level when it comes to career, when it comes to business, when it comes to GED. GED is going to be a big part of things. I just I just want Grinding Royal Academy to be a blessing to so many different people. I want us to have like a food bank. You know what I mean? Just I want to serve the community. That's what I want to be able to do. And I just got big plans. I got big plans for it. Yeah. Thank you, only one. Thank you so much. Thank you, Shara. Thank you. I love y'all. I couldn't hold it back on live. I love y'all. I want y'all to have positive mindsets. I don't know who this is for. I need you to start thinking greater and better about yourself. You are amazing. Do you hear me? You are a go-getter. People are always coming to you for help. That should show you who you are. You are a healer. You are a healer. You are. Your encouragement, your empowerment, your positivity, your light in a dark place. You are. I want everybody watching me, you know, if you have been procrastinating on your goals, I want you to get back on top of them. I want you to start making sure that you take some time out for self-care for you and enjoy life. Don't feel like you have to just work and do this and do that. Yeah, get things done, but take some time for you to replenish you. You know? Like I said, y'all just greatness. And I want you to start walking and talking like you greatness. Start moving like you greatness. And you got the victory. I'm claiming the victory over everything that you do. No weapon formed against you is going to be able to prosper. No, it's not. Not saying it's not going to form, but it's not going to prosper. It's not. And let me tell you something. That situation you in right now, it's a distraction. You already won. You about to walk into the best season of your life. That right there is a distraction. That's all. It's trying to stop you from getting to that blessing. And I know you watching me right now. I read your comment yesterday. And you said the only thing that's keeping you from taking your life is your wife, your family, and things like that. Let me tell you something. The enemy is a liar. I have been there. I have felt suicidal before. I felt like suicide was the answer. And let me tell you something. Suicide wasn't the answer. God was. God was. When I got in the presence of God and I started praying and I started reading that word and pouring it into me, I was a whole different person. I ain't thought about no suicide. I ain't thought about no suicide. And guess what? The enemy want to sit up and take you out so he can have your family. He want to take you out so he can have your children and your grandchildren. You are the protection. You are the curse breaker. You are the strong one. You are the healer. Let me tell you something. Baby, don't you dare. Don't you dare let him win. Don't get down on the ground. Don't quit. It's something that he wants that you standing in the way of. You hear me? You keep standing in that way. You keep protecting your family and your children and your grandchildren. You keep on protecting them. They blessed because of you. They got favor because of you. He want you out the way. Don't you give him that. Don't you let him win. Absolutely not. I rebuke and bind him right now in the name of Jesus. He will not touch you or your family. He will not touch your goals, your dreams. He won't touch nothing. He don't even got no access after today. None. I know how it feels to be suicidal. It's a distraction. Think about it. If I would have took myself out when I was a teenager, just think about it. The enemy knew what he was trying to do. Let me take her out now because I see her future. I see how she's going to be a powerful voice. I see how she's going to pour into people and love people and care about them and remind people who they are. Let me take her out now. He see every great thing that's about to come. You don't know who God about to send you in to save. He could send you in to save a whole community of people. You could be the one to save your whole family. The enemy ain't stupid. But guess what? We smarter and we greater and we more knowledgeable than that. The promises of God is yes and amen. God do not lie. He is not a God that he's going to lie. He's not. You're welcome, TT. You keep on pushing forward. You keep on pushing forward. You keep on declaring positive and amazing things over you. You don't let him in. You don't let him in. See, he can't get in through me. He coming through other people. And then I got to tell them, don't let the enemy use you, baby. Oh, baby, I tell them, don't let the enemy use you because I'll cut you off. Now, I warned you. People got to be available to be used. You see what I'm saying? They got to be available. He uses people that's available. And guess what? The people that's available to be used, I get away from them. I cut off access denied. Period. Period. Yeah, sure. Exactly. Sarah, I'm tired because I've prayed for healing and breakthrough for my family and haven't seen it. Sarah, let me tell you this. It's a distraction. It's a distraction. You sit up here feeling like let me explain something to y'all. The enemy know how to play with you. He plays on every unhealed thing about you. He plays on every hurt thing about you. I told y'all months ago, let that hurt go. Let that pain go. Make sure that when you getting in prayer, you asking God, listen, God, I get in prayer, I say, God, this person hurt me. This is how they hurt me. God, help me heal from this. So this is something that cannot be used against me to stop me. Sarah, he's using the fact that you feel like you can't see it against you. Soon as you rebuke that, watch you see the breakthrough. Watch the breakthrough run through your house. Watch it run through your house. Watch. He plays on that. And y'all know I'm telling the truth. The enemy will play on that hurt and that pain until you heal. Let me tell you something. He used to do that with me. He used to sit up and try to play on things I was hurt about because I was still sitting there hurt about it. I would get hurt about stuff and I would just keep on going. I wouldn't deal with it. I'd be like, you know what, whatever, push that to the side, and I would keep on going. Then when I'm walking down the road, he'll go and he'll grab that hurt, bring it back, try to remind me of it to stop me, and it still affected me. And I'm like, oh no, I got to pray this thing off of me. I got to forgive those people that hurt me, because the enemy ain't about to use them against me, baby. He ain't about to hold me in bondage with this hurt and this pain. That's why it's important for you to pray and be in the presence of God and be honest. God, this is what hurt me. I'm in pain. This is how I feel. But God, I don't want to keep this. I don't want to claim it. I don't want to store it. I don't want it. It's not my portion. Heal me, Father, now. Heal me. The enemy will try to trick you. He'll try to trick you. I'm telling you. He will try to trick you. Listen, somebody in here have some problems with their father. You've been angry with your father. You've been angry with your father for a very long time. You've been angry with your mother for a very long time. You're angry with a person you had children with. You angry at somebody that you was in a relationship with. The enemy's gonna use that against you until you heal from it. Somebody on here is mad at their siblings. The enemy is going to use it until you heal from it. Somebody on here is mad because your job fired you. You ain't do nothing, but your job fired you. They fired you. Your job fired you because they were threatened by you. That's why they fired you. That's why that person fired you. They were threatened by your skill set. It wasn't nothing you did. But let me tell you something, baby. You said, I'm like, oh my gosh, I put my all into that job. I did this. I did that. Why did they fire? You sitting there, why did they fire me? I didn't even do nothing. And you keep talking about it and talking about it and talking about it. Baby, let me tell you something. Until you heal from that and until you understand that they were jealous of you at that job. That's why they was talking about you. They were jealous. You were smarter than them. The skill set you had, they did not have. But at the end of the day, God didn't want you working in that type of environment, baby. He didn't want you working in no stressful, hostile environment, surrounded with people that don't like you, talking about you. You don't even want to go to work for real. You're stressed out. You see what I'm saying? But you go, you show up because that's how you pay the bills. God's moving you. I don't know who that was for. He's shifting you. He's about to bless you with a greater job. Let that job go. You learned what you needed to learn at that job, and it's over. That season is over, baby. You about to go walk into a whole nother career, making double what you was making. Listen, I just came to tell the truth. I just came to tell the truth. You heard what I said. You about to be making double. Don't cry. Don't cry over that. You about to walk into something greater. The enemy want to play you with that. He want to play with your mind. You put all this work in at that job. You've been there so long. They played in your face. They fired you for no reason. It don't matter. I'm about to walk in the greater. If this was for you and you got fired from that job and you don't know why, and you say, I'm about to walk in the greater. I'm about to walk into a greater position. I'm about to get a better career. I'm about to make double what I was making. Don't nobody got time for that. Don't nobody got time for that. The enemy ain't about to sit up here and play with y'all. What did I tell y'all? I was for these last couple months, I was building strength up. I was being trained. What we talking about? Cause ain't nobody under the sound of my voice gonna be in bondage. Ain't nobody gonna be in bondage. You hear me? Ain't nobody gonna be depressed. Ain't nobody gonna be suicidal. Ain't nobody gonna be hurt. Ain't nobody gonna be in pain. I'm not playing that on my watch. I know exactly who God raised me up to be. I know. I know. Shar said, I'm about to walk in the greater. Hallelujah. Exactly. Exactly. You about to walk in the greater. I don't care what it looked like, what the situation, you about to walk in the greater. And that's all you got to focus on. That's all you got to focus on. Period, point blank. Period, point blank. Grandpa King, hey. Yes. Yes, I knew. It was in my spirit that it was so many people that needed me, and me reading the messages and things like that. And God's like, it's time. It's time. God said it's time. I said, okay, let's go. You know, the enemy try to play my mind like, oh yeah, you ain't been live, and you know they probably gonna unsubscribe from your channel, and you know, and your views went down. And I just told him, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care about that. I don't serve that. How about that? So what we about to talk about now, enemy? I don't serve that. Baby, sometimes you gotta talk to him. You hear me? I sure do. I don't care about none of that. Yes, Edward, you about to walk in the greater. Thank you. And thank you for the people that, you know, stay subscribed to me. You know, I really appreciate it. and was messaging me and leaving the most beautiful comments and stuff and checking on me. I appreciate it. So many of y'all reached out and checked on me, and I appreciate that. And I value y'all so much for that. One thing I want to say before I go, I don't want you to be fumbling good people. You hear me? God has shown me in this season that there's so many of us that don't know how to be in healthy friendships. We don't know how to be in healthy family ships. We don't know how to be in healthy relationships. And we don't know how to be in healthy just situations, period. Let me tell you something. You deserve healthy friendships. You deserve healthy relationships. And you deserve healthy family ships. Do you hear me? Just because people normalize chaos and negativity, you don't have to be a part of that, baby. You don't have to be a part of that. But I'm gonna get into that on another series about healthy relationships and friendships and things like that. I just don't want you to be fumbling good people, because the people that God are sending are gonna be people that pour into you. It's gonna be people that call you up and be like, Roll Tide, what do you need? Or these people are gonna check on you. Do you hear me? These people are going to pour into you. These people are going to pour into you at a magnitude that it puts you at another level. They're going to pour into you that, listen, it's going to boost you to another career. Do you hear me? It's going to take your business to another level. That's the type of people that God are sending. I don't want you to fumble those people. I don't want you to think the people that you encountered back there, that's all God got. No. It's not normal for people to stab you in your back. It's not normal for people to sit up and talk about you. It's not normal for people to sit up and hurt you, want to see you hurt, try to destroy you. That's not normal. That's not normal. You do not have to accept that in your life. Welcome healthy love, healthy friendships, healthy relationship, a healthy marriage, healthy family members that are going to pour into you. I had a phone call. I had a phone call last night with somebody, and he was hey, Mia. He's like, Mia, why don't I hear from you no more? So I had to be honest with him. I kind of got a vibe from you. And he's like, what kind of vibe? And I said, like a nonchalant kind of vibe. Um, I said, and the vibe was kind of weird to me because, like, you approached me, want to get to know me. And I started getting this nonchalant vibe, and he's like, you know what, you right. He said, I really don't know how to be in anything healthy with someone. That's what he was saying. He doesn't know if he wants to be like in a relationship right now. I said, yeah, like you shouldn't kind of approach people if that's not what you want to do. You know, it was a very healthy conversation, and we need these conversations in our community. But I was just telling him, I said, there's like no bad blood. I don't hate you or dislike you or anything. I just kind of picked up on you weren't there, yet or whatever. But we, it's like in life, we want something, we see something that we want and we go for it, but then we get it and we don't know how to handle it. So I think that we need to be, that need to be a prayer too. That we are asking God to prepare us for what we're asking for, because you consider and say, "Oh, I want a good wife and I want a good husband. I want some great friends." But do you know how to be a great friend? Before you receive great friends, do you know how to be a great friend? Before you receive a good wife, do you know how to be a good husband? Before you receive a good husband, great husband, do you know how to be a great wife? Ask yourself those things. Am I ready for this? Am I just saying I'm ready? Because you can't say you're ready and play with it. You see what I'm saying? You might be playing with your blessing. So we need to be praying and asking God to prepare us for what's coming. Because, like I told y'all before, what's coming is nothing like you've experienced before. Your person is not like anybody you ever experienced before. This person is going to love you in a healthy way. You hear me? You've never experienced the type of love that this person is about to come and give you. Some of y'all already have it, and you're taking that love for granted. And let me tell you something here today. Realize what you have. I take so many calls with people that after the person's already gone, they realize who they had. And then they're like, I want this person back. And it's like you already fumbled this person. You already messed it up. But for those people, I want you to realize what you have. It's okay to tell the person that you're in a relationship with that you appreciate them and you value them for how they get up every single day and provide for this family. I don't want to hear nothing about I'm not sitting up and giving somebody thanks and appreciation for things they're supposed to do. Oh no, baby. That's a worldly mindset. A godly mindset, you are going to thank those people around you. You hear me? You are going to honor those people around you. You're going to do that because they deserve that. And it's nothing wrong with that. If I'm in a relationship with a man, thanks babe, for everything you do. There's men right now and women that are in relationships with people and they're caring for children that are not theirs. And that's a beautiful thing. Ain't nothing wrong with saying thank you. Thank you for being there for my kids like you are. Thank you for contributing to our home like you do. Ain't nothing wrong. It's a compliment. It's free. It's free. It's something free you could do, with the person you with. It's free. The friends you have. Some of y'all have beautiful friends. Some of y'all are the beautiful friends. I don't mind. I love bragging about my friends. Oh, I got this real beautiful friend. She's so beautiful. She's a beautiful person. She's like this. I love bragging on my friends. I love it. My friend got a master's degree. You know what I mean? My friend just started a business. I be so excited about my friends. You see what I'm saying? And do you know that some of y'all have some good friends and you are the good friend. But it's like there's no honor, there's no appreciation, there's no value. It's a nonchalant attitude. And some people are wondering why people get away from them. Why people don't talk to it's nonchalant. It's like whatever. And I don't think friendships and relationships and marriages should be that way. We need to start viewing people as a blessing too. You can't have this I don't care attitude. You can't. Because it's not a line wrapped around your house of people that's trying to be genuine and loyal to you. You see what I'm saying? The season you're about to go into, I just don't want to see anybody fumble their blessings. People are blessings. You have experienced people that have came in your life and take. Why would you not appreciate somebody that's pouring, giving, checking on you, loving on you, caring about you? Why wouldn't you appreciate those people? Come on now. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you appreciate that person that you married to and how they move out for you? Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you appreciate those family members that help you out? Why wouldn't you do that? Knowing that you've experienced some people from the bottom of the pit, some people, baby, that wasn't right, some people that hurt you, they didn't even check on you. They didn't care what you was going through. We got to stop living with a backwards mindset. I told this guy the other week about a situation. I said, everything you explained to me, I said, why would you put 100% into the wrong person and then the right person come along and you put 5% into them? Think about that. Because somebody watching me right now, you do that. You're holding back on the person you should be giving 100% to. But you freely gave 100% to the wrong person. Okay? I'm not going to keep y'all no more, but just remember, people are blessings too. Remember that. Don't take them for granted. It's not a lot of loyal and genuine people left. It's not a lot of people that'll show up for you, pray for you, you know what I mean? Plug you into opportunities, you know what I mean? Speak like the two. It's rare. It's rare. So when you get it, hold on to it. I love y'all so much. I know it's a few people that have been wanting to talk to me. Listen, you can go to I'm coaching. I know a lot of people been want to hit me up about coaching, business and personal, and also about grant. Everybody keeps hitting me up about grant money right now. If you want to do that, go to grindandroyalacademy.com and schedule a coaching. I'm coaching all day Sunday. I'm coaching all day Monday. There's only limited spots. I will be out of town next week, so I'm not coaching. So my next coaching days are Sunday and Monday. Um, Only serious inquiries, only, and I have a coaching for every budget. So, and there's a payment plan on my coaching on the site. So if you need coaching or you need to get in on these business grants, you need to go and schedule you a coaching session. And don't sleep on it and don't wait, because I opened up a few spots this week and they were gone within minutes. So even if you need personal coaching, I have some personal coaching on there as well. And I have some business coaching. Thank you, Jamar, for becoming a member. Oh my God, thank you so much. Thank you so so much. Yeah, if you want to support my channel, become a member, please. Um, I appreciate all my members. Thank you so much. But yeah, so you can schedule a coaching with me, my entrepreneurs. Get on the coaching now. There's too much money out here. There's too many resources stuff out here for your business to still be where it's at. Okay. So if you get with me, I can help you get where you need to be. If you are somebody that you don't have a business but you are in a career, um, get you a coaching. I did a coaching with somebody. They were making like maybe 50,000. They're making 120,000 now. So let's do what we got to do to get you in a better career. Even my people that want like some side hustles and things like that, get you a coaching. Let's get you, where you need to be, goal wise, you know, and things like that. So yeah, go to Grind and Royal Academy. Let me put it down here. I'm gonna put it in my community too. Oh, I can't comment on here, but I put it in my community too. It's just grindandroyalacademy.com. You can go right on there and schedule your own appointment at your own leisure. Um, and then we'll go from there. But I'm excited about where y'all about to go. um um I just want you to know peace is your portion, happiness is your portion, you're great, success is your portion. I want y'all to start applying yourself more. My entrepreneurs, apply yourself more. Even the people with your career, apply yourself more. You were made for greater than what you're doing. We spend so much time doing other stuff when we can go ahead and put that time into bettering us, you know. And you could do that by, coaching with me. I have your best interest, and I'm going to make sure that, we put resources and stuff in place for you to just be on a better level and making more money, getting closer. Even if you want to schedule coaching about buying a house or buying real estate, whatever, schedule your coaching. But I love y'all. Thank you, Jamar, for becoming a member. Thank you to all my members. Thank you to everybody, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a good evening.